Hello, welcome back to the G-Style Speed Shop. So, all I'm doing today, did say in my last video, but you might not watch that one because my videos are a bit individual. So if you've not watched my other videos, all we're doing today is, we've got this frame here, you can see up here, it's all rusty and whatnot, where we didn't treat it when we did all the work to it. All I'm going to work at the moment is I'm just going to give it a quick spritz of satin black. All I do is just take your eye off it. So I'm just going to paint it in satin black, rebuild black as some people call it, just to take your eye off it. So all I'm doing, I've got some Scotch-Brite, red Scotch-Brite. I'm just giving it a good old rub down, taking off any high spots, anywhere where you can't, you see it here? No, you can't quite see it, but where I've welded it, it's sort of like bubble the paint a bit. So I'm just prepping that down, keying the whole surface in, and then we're just going to go get it, and we're not even going to mask it up properly. I'm going to use tin foil. Tin foil, just because it's a bit quicker than paper. You don't really need to like tape it down and whatever. Aluminium foil, not tin foil, aluminium foil. So just, as long as you push it into it, it'll sort of stay where you put it. So that's what we're doing today. I've already made a start on the other side, but key this bit down with Scotch-Brite. Go over it with the aluminium foil and a quick just to take the eye off it, because it's just getting rusty and stuff. So that's the current job. So we're doing in this video. You want to follow along? Follow along. If not, see you in the next video. But off we go. Give it a bit more rubbing on the time lapses thing. A bit more rubbing, then I'll mask it up, and then we'll see if it gives the desired effect. In case you don't know what this is, and your YouTube algorithm just brought you to some guy's garage and you're not quite sure what's going on. This is the bike I made to the longest Bio-Rad challenge on. Land's End to John O'Groats in a day, all for charity. And I did it on a budget, which is why I'm doing the frame this way. In case people just come in and like, why am I not stripping it down and painting it or powder coating it properly and make it look $1 million, and it just isn't that build. And I like to show, my idea with this build is to show that you don't need loads of cash to build yourself a nice bike. Of course, that's all, you might not even agree that this is a nice bike, but I like it. It's my bike. I don't really care about your opinion, to be fair. I do like it when people like my stuff, but that's not why I do things. This is purely for me. So this is why we're doing it on the cheap. And easy. Like I said, foil from the local supermarket behind me. Just like that. Done. Just get that in one piece, eh? I'm going to come back and spray those out. I'm just trying to break it down into smaller sections. And I can do that because I'm using satin black paint as well. So I don't even need to like mask the shine or the finish or anything. Right, and for what I'm doing, that'll do. I'm just going to pause you for a second because I've left a tin of paint in a hot water just to warm it up. So I've given it a good shake off camera as well. Just nobody will forget that one. Just going to start off with a light coat. Then we'll get the layers on so it starts running everywhere, because it's just standard, isn't it? That's what everybody does. Cracking shot, just film back of my head though, yeah. Exactly what you guys want to see. Now this is just like my attempt to try and take a bit of shine off it. Even though it's supposed to be Hammerite satin, it still has a bit of too much gloss to it. So that's all we're going for. Just going to leave that for dry for about a day, because it's Hammerite and Hammerite dries dead slow. And then we'll just carry on working through the framing sections until it's all black. Okay. I'll get it all done and then I'll bring you back in and waffle on some more. See you in a bit. There we go. Just keep working our way through it. Lots of tricky bits around here for trying to get the paint into. So just make sure you get the nozzle too close, spray too hard, make sure you get a good run off it, that's what we need. Right. Next bit's getting a bit more difficult now, getting up to the top tube, aren't we? Rightio, see you in a sec. Well, it's probably going to take you a bit to work out what's going on here. But this got a little bit more serious than I thought it was going to do. I always knew the head tube was going to be interesting. So let's just shake the camera over here. So, no centre stand, so, and I've got a crane. So we'll attach that to the crane, drop the forks are lying on a military jerry can there. Stuff's still sort of connected, throttle and whatnot. But we'll get it done. Last two bit of tube to do. But I'll probably need to get the forks back in so I can get the switch gear in the air then to get that. But that's what we're up to. It's not taking that long. Maybe it's taken like an hour and a bit to strip it down. And I had a little bit of grind if I do. There's still a little bit of old frame there to grind off, but happens. But black. Not rusty. But there we have it. I thought I'd show it to you just so this is what happens all the time. So that's the last bit done. Just letting the paint tack off a bit now before I take off all the aluminium foil. But it's black, looks better than it did. I'll try and set you up in the tripod now and do the old time-lapse thing. Okay, so there we have it. Quick spritz of the paint done. So it's actually 2 weeks since I did that, if not longer, because that's the way we do it when we film stuff, we edit it, and it usually takes 2 weeks after, because there's a bit of inconsistencies because I just started working on the exhaust, but I've just begun to edit in my video and I've realised I've lost this end closing clip, so I'll come back to it. So I've just been watching my own video to see where I was up to, watched myself taking all the tinfoil off, putting it in this bin here. Well, that's what we've done, and I think it's turned out spectacular. It's not quickly pan past and trip over shit as normal. But there we go. Quick spritz of the black paint. I used Hammerite direct to rust. Seems to be alright, seems to have keyed okay nicely. But simple as that, just simply was tinfoil masking, and I think that has completely changed the look of the frame. But as I said, there we go. Since then I've wired the clocks up, tripping over the same jerry can I tripped over 2 minutes ago. Of course I'll not move it, I'll just keep tripping over it every time I walk past it. So the clocks are wired. Yeah, I'll show you. Done that since. I didn't film it. I think I'm going to change this one out. I don't think I am actually going to change this one out because I am missing temperature. And I want water temp because when I was doing the longest bike ride, it did overheat. So I'm going to change that one out to like a multi-gauge. It's got a 4, not quite analog like I like it to. It's a little bit digital, but still a little bit retro. But I'm doing it anyway. So they all work. That's fine. Paints, good. Everything looks right. Like I said, we're on with the exhaust now. I'm not filming that. I'll show you when I've done it. Basically, I'm just not. I've always been a bit scared that it was a bit low. Let's move that part bit. That's getting confusing, isn't it? That the exhaust was a bit low, and then one day I'd been mega confident going around the road and catch the exhaust to the floor. So I started to lift it up, cutting all the parts apart, changing it all around in the... twisted it. But then saw a silencer I liked on eBay, so bought myself a new silencer, new collector, and then we'll make the pipes. Probably won't film it. You'll just see it done one day. But next few bits are going to be finish the exhaust off, painting the tank, and putting it all back together. But there we go. So next video we'll just be seeing this pretty much hopefully finished. Oh yeah, I'm changing the ridge plate as well. I don't like that there anymore. So you'll see that. So this is the penultimate video of the bike. This was the quick spritz of the paint job. Yeah, it was Hammerite, like it's that. Using Hammerite, Tesco kitchen foil, bish bash bosh, done. Please like and subscribe to my videos. Keep tuning in. Next, it's going to be that truck. So, there you go. If you like bikes, you like trucks, you like guys in garages, whatever you're into, please come back. I'll see you soon. Cheers, guys.